Hello, I'm Marysol. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm talking about my 2025 planner lineup, and this is a collab with Ray from Practical Plans with Ray. So I am going to be sure to link his YouTube channel below in the description box so you can check it out, his video. But basically we are talking planners for 2025, and I'm super excited to reveal what I'm going to be using, and also excited to see what he's going to be using in 2025. I know, like me, he added a few planners the last minute. I did too, so I'm happy that we decided to do this together. So yeah, let's get to talking about planners. I know I'm super late with this video, but I thought I had my lineup set, and then was it mid-December? No, it was not mid-December. It was early December. I then changed a lot. And so because of that, I was hoping that by the end of November, I would have this video completed for you guys, but I didn't. So this is where we're at. We're just embracing it. So things that aren't going to change for 2025 is I'm still in the big happy planner. I'm going back to my big happy planner. I do have to confess, I'm in a love and hate relationship with the happy planner. I don't even have my big happy planner here, but I honestly hate that I'm going back to a big this year, to a happy planner big, if I'm being honest. But at the end of the year, I always love looking at my big happy planner, and that is why I get hooked. I took two planners. I was gonna film the video, and I think I filmed a little bit of a clip, but I'm not doing it. There's nothing different that I haven't done in other years or past years. I think with the exception of last year, half of 2023 moving on to 2024, I had an 18-month planner. And so early 2022, was it? No, early 2023. Yes. I decided I was going to go to a classic, and I moved into a classic, and I kind of lost steam with it. I didn't like decorating it. I just was not about it, and I kind of fell off social media, posting, engaging. I returned back in 2023. I think it was like at the end of 2023, because I went back to a big, and I had an 18-month planner, which is my 2024 planner. So I used it half of 2023 and the whole year for 2024. And I know that I haven't shared a whole bunch because I've moved. You know, we had a big move, and I wasn't sharing as much on social media. Not because I didn't want to, it's because we were moving and I just had to put stuff away. But I have decorated every monthly, every weekly. So stay tuned, because I'm going to show you I'm going to do a flip through of my whole year. You'll get to see that. And that is why I'm back using a big happy planner in 2025. And so basically what I did was, I have already decorated, so I'm just going to go to the next. Well, so we're going to go to February just because. Let me see if this is in frame. This big happy planner is a seasonal happy planner. Great, beautiful, I love it. I'm going to show you, this is what there currently looks like. This is what I'll be using moving on in February. So I kind of combined the dividers because I really like the dividers with another planner. So all I did is just glued, I didn't do a really good job with this page, but I glued the vertical, some plain vertical pages onto, combine them together because this planner was originally a dashboard. And so this is the planner I combined it with. I mean, I think this planner is super cute, but I really like the seasonal dividers. I also really like the design in the middle. Another thing that I love, I don't know if you can see it here, but I really love the font that they use in this planner. The only thing, it just was a dashboard and not a vertical. So, you know, I could combine some pages or something, but I really enjoy the vertical, and so I just smushed them together, you know, use my adhesive, and I like it. I also love that, you know, that we don't have those ugly discs, you know, gold disc. I don't know why the big Happy Planner always has ugly discs. I have to just say that. I don't know why. But with this one, I actually like, this is not a clear because the clear, this is actually a clear. So if I put it side by side, you can see the difference. It's like a white, and this is the clear. So I actually love that it has a very, not an ugly disc. So I could use this and probably combine it with most of every single spread I have, so I don't have to move into different planners to accommodate discs, because I do that. This is why this one is still set up, because I will use this and flop some pages in here to use the discs as just to take pictures, just for my flat layout. But I love that they're white, so very neutral. I say neutral, but not very, I'm so sorry. Let me think this through. It's not neutral. It's a color that will not impact any of my spreads because white and clear just goes with everything. That's what I want to say. Okay, so this is my catch-all. I say catch-all, but really I've been using it for memory planning. This is the first week, I think, Christmas, and then the next week I have planned already, which is why I didn't show you January. I've been like planning beforehand, so I have it ready for that Monday. So I might be doing an after the pen video, so just so that you can see what I typically do in my planners. But yeah, I've always wanted to share those videos. I just don't always get around to doing it because, you know, I have a family. I'm a mama to a toddler, and actually 2 toddlers now. And they keep me pretty busy. I have some older kids as well, so fun times. So that's why I don't always get the time to do after the pens. I have done some back planning, and, you know, coming up in the next year, I hope to incorporate a lot of more of those videos that I haven't been able to do in the past. Now, this is a new planner in my lineup, so I'm super excited to add this. I've already planned January. I actually chose the date that it starts, and I love that this is in the bottom here, like right underneath the days. So basically what I want to use this is I have a color key on the side, and then I have certain days that I want to post videos on YouTube. So this is what I'm using the monthly for. But then down here in my weeklies, what I want to do is basically time block to film or to post or things that I have to do on social media. So essentially this is my social media planner. I have never moved. This is like, I think, the first year that I've completely I don't want to say completely because I still have some Happy Planner stuff, but that I'm really branching out and trying new things. So I'm really excited for this setup. I have already, excuse me. I'm really excited for this planner. I have already set up January, and once I did everything and saw like what my month in January looks like, it was so easy for me to start looking at my weeks and saying, well, I'm going to start working on this and this. And so it was just great. I love it. I don't have to like go back and forth. It's just right here in front of me. So I think this is like the best addition that I made this year. Am I going to decorate it? I do not know. But I love that just the filming portion, like just to know what I'm going to be posting on social media, like on which platform. But then down here, the things that I need to do to, keep me organized is just like, I feel like I'm winning right now. So we will see if I actually decorate it. And if I didn't mention it before, this is a Laura Denise planner, and this is the weekly portrait edition. Like I chose for this one to start on Monday, and I'm loving it. I know like Happy Planner, the weekly starts on Monday, but the monthlies are Sunday. So I just really love that I have that option with the Laura Denise. So that is my social media. Now, I had already bought, like I said, after researching a couple of things and going back, I thought I had what I wanted, and then I realized that no, I did not. And I added a couple of things that I didn't think I was going to add to my lineup. The Laura Denise is one of them because I had bought this custom Happy Planner this year, the custom Happy Planner. This one starts on January 25th, and I chose the cover and the dividers. This is another seasonal one, and I love it. It's super cute. I just really love the dividers. I love that I was able to choose what I wanted. So this is really cute, just showing you the dividers. This is the monthly layout because this is what I was going to use. I love this color for October. Sorry, I just interrupted myself. But I needed to point that out because I think it's so cute. So going back, I chose a monthly layout because, like I said, I chose this one to use for my social media. Now, I was not very successful with this in the past, which is why, I don't know why I thought to retry, but I thought it was maybe because I had so much going on that I wasn't really doing a really great job to work with it. But I'm not using the monthly because you already know what I'm going to use in the monthly. But I actually do like this monthly layout. Like, the Laura Denise have some habit trackers, so I don't know really if I'm going to use these, but I love that, like my monthly goals, what do I need to do, note to self my 3 priorities of the month, and then a jotted down and a list system, like a list area. But I also love this checklist portion. And so with this one, you get a lot of daily checklist, a don't forget section. But then I believe this is a new to this layout, which is a notes section, and then you go in to the currently page. So, like I said, I am going to use the monthly and the schedule over there, but I really do like this, like jotting down my goals for the month on my social media platform. But here, like, so for the week of such and such, what do I have, right? Like I could put the week up here, and then what videos do I have? Like, have I filmed? Have I edited? Have I posted pictures, reels, that sort of thing? I kind of like that this layout has, and I have spaces here that I can just add it and check them off as I'm doing them. So I think that I might use these two in combination. Now, the truth is, if it becomes too overwhelming for me, I will drop this one, because I have done it before, which is why I don't know why I went back to it. But when I was doing the monthly layout, and not the monthly, but the actual monthly layout, it was working for me. I just needed a system where I can see the month and see what I need to film on the, like, see the next tasks that I need to do. And I can definitely check it off there, or I could check it off here. Like I said, if it becomes too much, I will drop this one and just keep it there. But I like this layout. I mean, I could put it, I don't know how I could put it in there. I was trying to think of ways that I can add pages to that, but I haven't figured out a way yet. So that's why this is still in my lineup. All right, so here it's already set up for the new year, but this is my planner that I'm using for journaling. I keep wellness journaling, my finance, so my budget section, and other things. I love it. I love that I get to be super creative. I'm using some Cocoa Daisy inserts, and then I just add all this other stuff around it. So if you want an in-depth, detailed information of everything I have in this planner, let me know in the comments below, and then maybe for February I can just go through everything. But basically, I just get a subscription, and I from there just create this planner. Now the inserts are already created for me, so all I have to do is really decorate them if I'm gonna decorate them. I'll show you, I haven't done usually my monthly, which I'm not gonna do right now, but the Friday before my girls go back to school, I pick out a bunch of brush pens and I color code my month, and it's basically assignments. So current assignments, assignments that are late, assignments that are missing, Isabella's schedule, if they are in any sports or tournaments or practice, I put in here. So I know, that's it. Some of the things bigger, if they have bigger events, yes, it goes in my catch-all, but that kind of stuff, this is where I keep track of it, or where I've started to keep track of it in November. I started November, and then in December I continued it, and I like it because I have a visual. It also keeps my girls on check with assignments and me feeling that I'm doing my part as a parent, because things were getting out of control. So this is what the weeks look like, and I don't really do anything special to them, at least not right now. I will decorate these pages. This is a card. If I want to put a picture, journal with it, I will. This is, what is this? A Jane's Agenda page finder or bookmark, and I stamp the whole top, and so this is the whole week. And the stamps are also Cocoa Daisy stamps. So yeah, that's everything I have. So I have lined this up just like the Happy Planner has it lined up. And then here is a notes page, and I just put a little bit of washi and brained up just in case, I need a place to write ideas down. This is what I do. And this is where I journal. I use these weekly pages to journal. So I love it because it has a lot of decorations. So in the middle, I do a little bit of decoration. Most of it, it's just pens, thoughts, quotes, ideas, things, struggles, wins, all of that. So then here, let me round this. I usually round this before I put it in here, but maybe I forgot. Just because I don't want it to poke me. So this is a quote. No, this is a journaling prompt card that Coco Daisy has, and I have it here. Just in case I'm stuck or something, I'll pull out ideas to journal about, basically. And then I have some planner charms here. These are pages, like the stripe pages. These are perforated, so usually this is where I do any checklists or notes or grocery lists if I have to for my husband. But usually in these stripe pages, I typically most likely will write like a win of the day or something good that happened to me that day. I will like make sure to put it here. Now I've kept them. I don't think I'm gonna keep like all of them every year. I don't know what I'm gonna do starting in 2025. So I have my journaling section here, and then I have my wellness section. And usually here, this is kind of, I highlight books that I'm reading in the month. This in January, and I need to put a header, so I don't know what header I'm gonna put up there yet. But I'm working on right now, finishing up my Dream Life Blueprint, and I'm gonna start working on the Know Your Worth workbook, and they're both from the Daily Grind. So I'm gonna highlight that here, and I'm just gonna write things that I learned about myself from those two workbooks. So that's why I don't know what I'm gonna put up there for as a header. But this is all Coco Daisy. It's a happy planner note page. I just slapped it on here, glued it together, and then did a little bit of decoration just so that it has the same flow. And so here, this is not yet finished. I thought I was done, but I guess not. So this is my wellness, and in my wellness, a couple of things I've started to do some record keeping of, I guess. This where it says today is how much I sleep, and I use these same brush pens, and I will color how much. And then down here, if something significant happened that day, like that night, I will put it, like, for example, if I didn't sleep well because Uriah or Isabella were sick or fussy or whatever, I will write it down because I've noticed that that's been affecting my mood. So I've been keeping track of how much I'm resting. I usually here have a water tracker because I'm trying to increase my water intake, but I didn't have enough trackers for the whole month. And since this is a holiday week, I thought that, I don't have to, not that I don't, but I didn't feel the need to really record it until the second week. So I'm going to do my best to continue increasing my water intake, but I'm not going to be recording it. Here on Focus, like I said, I'm finishing up a couple of workbooks from the Daily Grind, so that'll be the focus. But usually what I put here is what I'm currently reading. And then here in Food Log, I've started color coding like breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. And the reason why I've been doing that was because I went through a period where I wasn't literally eating anything at all because I was too busy or too stressed out or overwhelmed taking care of things that I was forgetting to take care of myself. So I really want to put an effort into prioritizing my health and taking care of me. And then exercise, I'm not going to say I've been exercising because that's not what it is, but I have been walking, moving more, and that's things that I do record. Now, these pages are an undated wellness happy planner that I had for so long. I don't even remember. I know when they first came out, I got it. I kept it. I never used it. It was undated. And it works perfect for this layout. So I'm using it now. I should add that in between this, I do put a half sheet, and in the half sheet I will put like menu plan, and I will, Monday through Saturday, and basically on Sundays I will just write down like what do we have in the pantry, what do we have in the freezer, and from there I just make a menu for the week, and that works really well for me and my family. One, they don't get tired of the food, and two, it doesn't become repetitive. We do have some staples in the house, but kind of giving them a variety of things for dinner has been working. So I know it's not there yet, but I'll be including those. Then we have my finances, and this, I do have to say, I did finally end up buying a budget planner, and now that I'm looking at it, I don't know how many incorporated, but I had already done this section before I decided I was going to include this other planner in my lineup, one, and two, it's just here. So basically this is my month at a glance. And then here I just write out like my cash planning. I have to sit down and write all my bills, the amounts, the days that are due, and start like marking when if they were paid, and make sure that they are paid. And then these are inserts that I already had. So I'll fill these out, have some expense trackers, and then a debit tracker. And then I'll tell you what I ended up doing, because obviously the inserts are okay and they're working fine, but I am really, I don't know, I wanted something, I wanted something different. I guess that's what what it comes down to. And so I went around looking. Honestly, I have to say I don't really like, the inserts aren't working for me, but they've worked a lot better than other stuff that I've tried in the past years. And so I thought that I would continue it. Then I spoke to a couple of more people in the community, and they're basically talked about using the Kilowatt Plan budget planner. So I caved in and I bought it. So we'll talk more about that later, but this is what I'm using right now for January, because I had already set this up when I decided I would buy another planner. Why? I don't know why, but this is where we are, people. So now we're going to move here. I have some Jane Agenda affirmations and reading list for finance. Then I have my daily to-do section, and basically that's just the notes section. I just don't have a stamp that says notes or extra paper. I don't know what else to call it. So this is just extra paper. And then here, notes and things. This is a Jane's Agenda tab. It has annual reminders, quarterly reminders, and seasonal reminders. So I have that here. And then in the back, I have a whole section for planning for the future, goals, and references, which I don't have anything there yet, but I'm excited for these inserts because I think they're really good. I can put here like things that I'm working on per month, and then here like first quarter, what did I get done, key tasks, categories, and then the back is basically a review. And so you have 4 pages of these because it's by quarter. So I like that, and I included it in this planner. So what else? I have my pouch. This pouch has stickers. It's from Coco Daisy. And then this is a quote card from Jane's Agenda. And this is how I'm feeling this year. The priority is me because I really need to get back to me. I have a ton of goals, but also I'm feeling really stuck in life right now, and I really want to be intentional this year with working, towards my goals and towards things that I want to accomplish. So yeah, I really love this quote card, so that's why it's there. And let me see what else. The pen is a Coco Daisy pen. It's a beautiful pen. And then the planner is a Mo term. So this is basically everything wellness. Mental wellness, physical wellness, financial wellness. So yeah, everything is just here in this planner. So not really new, but somewhat new that I'm sharing on social media is my daily grind. And like I said, I am going to be working very intentionally with my goals, and this is why I decided to add this to my lineup to share on social media, because I had already been using it. I had been using it like on my own for things that I needed for self-care, so not really, I don't think, for what it was intended for. After reviewing everything that's gone this year, I really need something that's going to keep me on track so I see where I'm moving towards. So anyways, I did set this up during the Know Your Worth unboxing video. So if you want to check that out, you can see how I set up this whole planner. But basically, I just have a month of a daily grind inserts. I have another month here of daily grind inserts, and then I move in to challenges, and I have the glow up challenge that she already has a video on this and on YouTube, I believe. So it's like a 30-day challenge. So these are just the inserts right here. These are more of the inserts. And then you have the daily trackers. Now I did include the daily trackers here. I know that in the back it has kind of like a journaling section. I don't really think I'm gonna be using that to journal. And I was trying to find page divider so I can kind of divide this. I don't know if I'm going to be using this quite yet. I might save this for later, but I am going to complete the 30-day challenge, and then I don't know about this because I don't want it to be redundant or repetitive. But then I have the New Year's vision party, and I have it all here. We'll see what I'm going to be using from this, if I'm going to be using all of it or not. But then I also have the 31-day Know Your Worth challenge. So I'm excited to be working on that. And I have the first 2 weeks here because it got really bulky really fast. More details on this, you can check out my YouTube channel. You can check the link in the description that will take you to this video. Okay, oh my gosh, that was so much to say. Okay, next I'm going to talk about my budgeting. And so, like I said, I've tried several budgeting planners in the past, and they haven't worked for me. I use a combination of different budgeting styles. So finding a planner that works for me and my style of budgeting it's not working. Mid 2023, I played with the idea of creating my own inserts for budgeting, just because I'm so used to the way I budget, and I do kind of do like I said boho way of doing it, but I would rather prefer to have, printed pages to budget, but that never happened, never came to life what I wanted, and so maybe 2025 will be the year that I finally like dive in and create some inserts for myself, and share those with you all. But for right now, I've been using the inserts that I have in my wellness planner, and that's suited okay. I had been speaking to a lot of people in the community, and a lot of people had recommended the Caliban budget planner, and I was really excited for this planner. Not because I'm gonna be honest, I don't really like the style of it, or I like this font, not really that font, but I don't know, it just looks really, it's just not my style, I guess I should say. But I do like some of her inserts. Like, I like, the financial goals sheet that she has here, yearly recurring expenses. Then here she has some bill trackers. I would prefer to have like the way I have it already in my inserts, which would be like name of the bill, due date, amount, and then like checklist, right? For the months. She has it like this. It's not bad. I just would find it redundant to do it like this, I guess, would be my thing. But moving forward, like, I do like her subscription tracker, and the way she has it is divided in monthly, quarterly, and annually. So I really like this. And then paying for a tracker is like, she has it for items, but I feel like you can custom this for, I see what she's saying, pay in for. This is like if you were to do, like if you split your payments into 4 when you buy products or online stuff, you can actually use this to track it. So that's pretty smart, nice. I really like that. I also like the debit trackers and kind of goals, and she has a whole lot here for you to work with. And then she has like retirement savings, so like date, account, contribution, balance. I like this page. Donations, also really nice page. And then she has a blank page. Now this is where I start to have issues with this planner. So she has a monthly budget, and then it goes into the month, right? And then you have your monthly expense tracker. Then you go into this weekly bills and kind of like day-to-day expenses, what it looks to me like. And you get a lot of those sheets. And I think this is great for somebody that's beginning, but this is not how I budget. You also get a 30-day savings challenge, and I really like this page. Now, for me, this presents as an issue because how I budget when I get paid. So when I was working, I was getting paid twice a month, actually 3 times a month, but I would combine my disability check with my income check, and that would work here. So that's how I would do it. My husband also does his budgeting. He does digital tracking. I like paper tracking. So it just doesn't work for me. I would like monthly budget. I would need a like monthly 2 sheets of this monthly overview, plus some pages that would include for cash planning and sinking funds, and then monthly expenses, yes. But I would also need like a cash expense tracker. So this is why this doesn't really work for me. I don't know what I'm going to do now, if I'm going to use it or not, or how I'm going to make it work. But you get 12 months of this. And then, like I said, there's a lot of things here that are pretty cool. And if I budget like this, I definitely use it. Like back here, she has an extra tab that has, so you get, okay, so let me go back because I'm like confusing myself. You get these introduction pages. Then you get 12 months of monthly budgeting trackers and monthly overview expenses. And then you get an extra tab. And this extra tab is pretty cool. It has a lot of savings challenge. So you can definitely use these for your saving challenge, sinking funds. So, and she includes a lot. She also is giving you like budget plan for, and she gives you categories and what's the budget like if you are planning to buy a house or something. That's how I would put it, or furniture. You can actually categorize it and what was the item, how much you budget, and what it actually costs, and then in the end the total. So these are pretty cool sheets, and she gives you a nice amount of that. And then you get these, which is also cool and I thought was pretty nice, is all of these online order tracker. And you get the item purchased, purchase from, purchase date, the tracking number, shipped, delivered, complete. So this is pretty cool, and you get a lot of that. And then in the end, you get a savings tracker, and you can color this all the way up, like what's your goal and what's the plan. So I find this to be pretty cool. And then you get some extra like note sheets. Now the quality of this paper, like this paper is pretty thick. So I hear it's pretty good paper, and like I said, I was really excited, heard a lot of people talking about it, so that's why I purchased it. But it's a pretty expensive planner, and I honestly, right now, I don't know if I'm really going to use it. So I am putting this one to the side until I can figure something out, or use it until I can find something out. If not, I'm going to have to buy more of the inserts. Let me recap my 2025 lineup. I have my happy planner, which is my catch-all. I have my social media planner, which I'm using a Laurel Denise weekly portrait edition in combination with a custom happy planner monthly layout. So I'm gonna put that to the side. I have my wellness planner, which is the combination of, well, I say wellness planner, but basically it holds my journal inserts from Coco Daisy, undated wellness sheets, or weeklies from the Happy Planner, and then some inserts. Was it NatalieRebeccaDesigns.com for budgeting, and that is what I'm using for my wellness planner. And I usually just I make a planner every month, and then I pick a term that matches the best, I guess. And then here is my daily grind planner system that I'm going to be using just to make sure that I'm keeping track of my goals and working on them intentionally. Now I do have this other planner. It's the self-love planner from Wrong. And I didn't really talk about it because I'm not really using it as intended. I am going to use a couple of pages of this planner, but not really using the whole planner. So that's why I really don't consider that I'm using this planner in 2025. And then, so this is basically it. So this is my 2025 planner lineup. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, remember to like and comment below. Please let me know what planners are you using in 2025. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. Also remember to check out Ray's video because this is in collaboration with Ray, and he's from Practical Plans with Ray. I will link his YouTube channel below and his Instagram page. And thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more of my content, please check out my Instagram and at my little planning corner, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.